to give you guys just a little update from the last video. Got quite a bit done. Start right up here with the helix actually. I know it was down about at least three revolutions down. Got it up close. I think I need to go one more revolution up. I'm out of board to do that. I'm gonna have to go get another. Maybe I can get a 4x4 piece at the hardware store. I don't have to buy a whole sheet. Really don't need it. So I'm just gonna try to get a 4x4. Cut the circle out of it. That one more revolution should get me up and around and to the right level of the second deck. Speaking of the second deck, last video I didn't have this section down here from this side over to that side. That wasn't in, it is now. And that roundhouse sitting up there, yeah, it's going to be up in that area, but those buildings are just sitting up there on a piece of cardboard. It's just texture buildings that I have sitting around right now. I did get most of my buildings out that I have built, placed them around the layout. We'll go back down this way. Also got my fascia in all around the whole first deck. This building right here, a little blue crab shack. Got that off of a guy off Facebook, HO yard sale. I paid $30, $40 for it, can't remember for sure. He did a good job. Looks nice. Got a lot of detail in it. Did some weathering on it. Nice around the side. Back has a lot of detail. Go good here in Port Diana. This is where the water will go. Got a pier that comes off of that switch right there. Comes out, go over the water. And the lighthouse. Picked that up at a swap meet. I think I paid $10 for that. Has a blinking beacon light in there and a light in the residence. I have it sitting up on a pedestal right there. It might be a little too high, but obviously it can be adjusted. Put something else up there. I just put it there just temporary. It'll come up off the tracks with a rock cliff. Continue, might go up a little bit higher here. The helix will be hidden in the mountain. I'm not going to see that. Now we'll come back down here. You see the fascia, got a nice sweeping turn here. And I got my yard done, track-wise anyway. I have a few more buildings to do, sanding towers, a couple of offices and things like that. Down at the servicing facility, I need to put in a fueling rack. Got to try to find something that will fit there for me. Roundhouse, permanent, little light on it. Tracks are all in, programmed to the turntable. Tracks are all separately powered, not exactly all separately powered, but the three inside the roundhouse come down here. That's track 2, 4, and 3 there. I know it's kind of weird the way those are listed up, but it's the way the turntable programs the tracks, so I just kept with it. Service tracks are the ones outside the roundhouse. You just turn each switch on for whichever track the engine's sitting on and give it power, so they're not sitting there soaking up power. Turntable, like I said before, it's all DCC. Come down here right next to those switches. Little diagram on a dry erase board I got for $1 at the dollar store. Permanent marker except for the numbers of the engines. That's the dry erase marker. That, for instance, inside the house, track number 3, longest stall, 4591. It's an I1 in there. That way you know what's in there. The number off to the right, the 227, that is the decoder number for the turntable. Just program that in under select accessories and it'll go to that track. Works awesome. Alright, continue on in the yard. Sanding facility, not done obviously. I have A little bit of incline comes off of the cooling tower. Place a car back there for your sand. Then I'll have a powered auger that will put it up into the bin. Place a car in behind the cooling tower, in the cooling tower rather. Get another little light up on there. Water stanchions. Ash pit. Water tower. Sanding towers will go in through here. I think there's the kit that I have has 2 big ones and a small one, and I actually have another one I'm going to put in there as well. This comes down, double crossover, controlled by tortoises. 4 tortoises, 1 select accessory. Decoder number on that is 50. Don't know why I chose that, but I have that written down on a dry erase board as well. The diesel servicing facility, like I said, kit got busted. Need to find something else to put in here. Water for down here at the engine servicing. Couple engines in there. Here's my 3 stub end classification yard full of cars. Definitely 2 full of cars, but I just got the cars out. Most of my stock, a lot of it, is underneath in the staging yard. I'll just show you. I don't have anything drawn up real fancy on this yet. I'm going to show each track. I got 8 staging tracks, and the 9th track is the main. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those tracks have engines on it with cars. 5840 on track 1 is E7 A and B unit, passenger set. The other ones are just mixed freight. About 10 cars a piece. I'm going to mount this board down on the fascia as well. I think maybe right in there somewhere. For now, it's just laying up there. Did get the switches for the Rail Crew uncouplers all mounted on the fascia, and the plug-in for NCE power cab. I do have wireless, but I am going to put a few of these plug-ins around in case people come to the layout, bring their own cabs, and don't have wireless. They can plug in. That's the only plug-in I have right now. I have a couple plug-ins, but they're not hooked up. This is the Rail Crew. I'll go to the one here on the second class, or arrival departure. Last time I tried to show you, I'm going to click it on. Yep, there you can see it. Blue light comes on in between the rails, gives you an indication of where you need to put your couplers. Electromagnet, and then you can turn it off. Same with the other one. On, off. They work awesome. I love them. Come around the town of Chase City. Got my building sitting approximately where I want them. Not positive that's where they're going to go, but off the layout would be the other side of the street. The street's going to be right here. Down through into a little town square, movie theater there. These are the Woodland Scenics already built buildings, 3 of them right there, and the gas station down there is one of those as well. These buildings here I picked up at a swap meet. I paid $1 a piece for those. I think I bought, can't remember, I bought another building and I paid a fair price on it. But I got the guy to throw these in for $1 a piece. Guess he just wanted to get rid of them. Fire station. Gonna continue around with the city, around the corner here, go across the tracks, street. I have a diner I haven't even started building. A couple other small city buildings. Start going into a rural area. Try to get a few more houses. I only have 2 right now, this one and that one. Church in between. small horse barn. Takes you in the siding here. Gold refining. Not sure that's what that's going to stay. I got that in a yard sale, actual yard sale, about a couple blocks from my house. About 3 boxes, and I paid $25 for the whole box lot. Got all kinds of buildings out of it. Cement plant. These tracks are just, again, just laying here, just to give me an idea. Come around over here. It's the town of Ashley. Imperial Foods. Feed grain. These tracks are just laying here, give me an idea again. I think I'm going to put a station in right here, somewhere in here. Another industry. These are just laying here. This back here, I decided to move the brewery, put it down into Maverick Pass. I like it sitting down there. That section of track down there that sits there was for mining, but brewery sits on there just nice. Put a few tanks, storage tanks, grain bins for the hops, and turned out pretty good. This sweeping turn here on the fascia was good. This one here snapped, so now it's squared. Lighting underneath. Don't use these lights up here anymore. I put the LED strip lighting in. Get down here where you can see it. We use the drop ceiling corner track. That's what we used up at the club. Screw it to the bottom of the second deck, and then you just put the LEDs. I'll show you. Had to hot glue them in. The sticky back on them didn't stick, but that gives plenty of light underneath there. That's all that light right there is all from them. Looks good. Goes all the way around. This is obviously over here is a little open with the can lights showing through, but you can see where the LEDs stop. Gets dark. Right there above the refining company. Those wires hanging down out of there, that's where the strip ended. I have more strip, I just have to extend it. But it'll light it up just like that down there. Alright guys. Like I said, just a short little update. I'll keep you posted on more. Unless the RS3s go by. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.